Hi everybody, Lizzie the Lightworker here. So I had a request from a reader to do a Scorpio and Aquarius twin flame union and divine male and divine female. So particularly the female happens to be Scorpio and the Aquarius happens to be male, but it can be either or. So if this would resonate with the requester, it could resonate with a lot of other people as well. So like I said, what comes out will be more personality sort of thing, and like wants and needs from the person, the energy that they carry, that sort of thing. So I have already shuffled, but we're going to do a little more here just to get them in order. Oh, we're going to leave that one out because it fell out. Okay, so in the Scorpio personality, or the Scorpio energy, and the divine female, I will say energy. This is going to be divine female, that'll be divine male, and then we'll do the middle, will be some different things that they can use for advice. So the Scorpio personality here in the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins has to do with sort of reaping what you sow. It's things that you have put effort into, lots of effort, time, effort, money, energy, feelings, emotions. Usually this is money, but when we're talking about love, it has a lot to do with energy and emotions that you've spent. So this personality here in the Scorpio has spent a lot of energy in this union. And they are sort of waiting to see here what's going to bloom or come to fruition. And they're sort of in a holding pattern where they're not sure what's going on here. They would have liked to see more, maybe out of this male energy, this divine male energy. They would have liked to see more. They would have liked to maybe have a little more effort on their part, because they've put quite a bit of effort here. And the waiting part is really the hardest thing for them right now. Not knowing how much they're going to get out of this, or they might even be thinking if this is even worth it anymore. Would it be wiser just to take what they can get out of the situation, or should they, leave it or walk away, or should they be reevaluating? This is definitely for reevaluation in the whole situation, in the whole relationship. It's a period where they're doing that. In this time, they're doing that. They're sort of doing a lot of heavy thinking about, is it worth it? Okay, so then we'll get a couple more and it will definitely paint a picture here. So with the wants and needs of the Scorpio divine female, she sort of, when this devil card comes up, it's not always bad. It's an indicator to me that she wants some sort of passion here, or some sort of dedication. She may be holding on a little too tightly. She may have, sort of the wrong thoughts in mind about her divine male. She may have a little bit of codependency issues, where she's feeling like she really needs this partner or this union to be so she can feel complete or happy. That's really what I would say here, because in this card depicts the Lovers. So she's sort of chained to this union and what's going to happen, and the fear that she has of the unknown, and the fear that she has and the anxieties that she have are sort of eating her up, and it's consuming a lot of her time and her life and her energy. It's sort of like obsessive thinking. This is something that really bothers her. She thinks about it a lot, every single day, as a matter of fact. And what the outcome, it's really kind of haunting her. For her own protection, she really has to sort of not allow these obsessions to continue to take over her mind and her life, and not be so focused on the direction of where this is going to go. But we're going to pull some more cards and see. So what needs work, or what needs learning? Okay, Justice in reverse. So what needs work or what needs learning? This is on her part. So Justice in reverse has to do with balance And when it's in reverse, it's an imbalance. And because this is a love relationship, twin flame reading, it has to do with balance of her own emotions and fairness. And what's fair? Is she being fair to herself? Is she being fair to the other energy and the divine male energy? It has to do with fairness. It has to do with doing what's right. Really knowing in your core how to proceed and what's right about this and what's wrong about this. And not getting lost in sort of the delusions of it or the deceptions possibly of it. Because either way, justice has to do with things coming to light and truths coming out. So there could be something here when this card is reversed with some dishonesty. Maybe she's being dishonest to herself. Maybe she's been dishonest to the divine male twin flame energy. We don't know because we're going to pull some more cards and find out. Okay, so now let's get over to the Aquarius part. Okay, so now the Aquarius divine male energy here is Strength card. This is a really wonderful card. So this divine male, this male Aquarius energy, he has the ability to tame the beast in others. He is very strong, strong-minded, strong-willed, kind, giving, loving, affectionate. He can overcome things. He can overcome his own problems, and he can help others overcome their problems and troubles. I would say he's even a bit of a healer. His power, his like inner power, his inner self power, it's like very divine. It's like sort of like he knows how to soothe and he knows the right things to say, and he's very comforting. And this could be why, you know, she's so drawn to him, especially with the Devil card. This also has to do with overcoming like addictions and issues and mental issues and things of that nature. So if that's the case, I don't know if it is. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe he has helped her or is going to help her overcome some of those things because he's so healing and he has this power to tame beasts. And, you know, he can recognize healing that needs to happen in other people. Okay, so his wants and needs. Interestingly enough, this is an air sign card, which would correspond with Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So what he wants, what does he need? What does he want? He's the type of man that is really logical. He's logical thinking. He's not always, he doesn't always show his compassion. He could seem almost rigid or cold. That's not the case. A lot of the time with the King of Swords, it's just that the King of Swords has a hard time expressing that part of love. They do feel it very deeply. They just show it in different ways. He's a big communicator, so communication would be very vital to him. He would need to know things, know the way you feel. He doesn't like head games. He doesn't like, you know, sort of chasing for answers or that sort of thing. But he is a fact finder, so he's the kind of guy you cannot lie to. He will find out if you try to lie to him. He's all about justice. He's all about fairness. So that ties back to the Justice card. Sometimes this person in this particular card, they're very like almost military. Sometimes they're in the military or they're in a legal profession or they're like a cop or a lawyer, or they just have that personality of that type of guy. So that's a little bit about that. And let's see what needs work or learning for him. So what needs work or learning? To me, it seems like he's had some past hurts. Because there's 3 swords here, I would say past hurts. Or there's third-party interference in this relationship here. He could have been cheated on. Or he could suspect that that has happened. Either way, he feels that he's been betrayed, so he needs to work on letting go of past hurts and his trust issues. So that would be something that needs definite work. It also has to do with his heart chakra. So his heart chakra could be blocked in a way that he's not allowing love to come in at this time. He may feel it and may feel it very deeply, but like I said, he's not the most expressive person when it comes to showing love or expressing that. But that could be part of the problem. It could be, like I said, past hurts, or he's hurt over this, and he needs time to heal and let go of those things. Okay, so let's just get some advice for these two. So some challenges that they face. Challenges that they face in the after tarot. Challenges have to do with holding on too tightly. So each one of these energies is holding on to something a little too tightly, whether it's their mind, their thinking, their obsessions, the way they want things. They're just obsessing, and maybe some past issues. Either way, that these things need to be resolved within their own lanes. Stay in your own lanes when it has to do with that. And it has somewhere, I'm assuming it's been brought into this. So it's about letting go, not holding on too tightly. And then a final outcome, we'll get into the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Shine. Okay, so this is great. Now, once these issues within themselves have been resolved, they can shine individually and come together and shine. But there's some time. I don't know how much time in particular. It could be 3 months. It could be longer than that. They need time. They need time to heal. They need time to let go of things from the past, because these things are rather serious that have clogged a lot of the connection. So in these energies, they have to do self-change, self-love, things like that. And then when they do come together again, after they've done these things, the relationship can shine. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading for Scorpio and Aquarius. Thank you for watching. And if you want to leave me some suggestions of some more videos to do, I would be honored, and many, many blessings to you all. Thank you. Lizzie the Lightworker.